Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl C. I'm back with another video in the original spot of CC's Conversations. I don't know if you guys remember back when I did my first video. I said this channel was gonna be called CC's Conversations. It still is, so we still conversating. Okay, so this video is just a little bit about what it's like to be working in healthcare right now, amongst all of the coronavirus and stuff that's going on. I just wanted to come and talk to you guys about what it's like for me being in healthcare, and just kind of what we're doing in my hospital, and just some of the things that we're dealing with. Also, a little in this video is going to be a little clip of me later, and I will be making a meal from my HelloFresh kit. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. If you guys were like, what just happened? I'm just thinking. So later on in the video, like I said, you guys are going to see that I got a meal from HelloFresh, and I actually did a whole entire video showing me opening the box up, and showing all of the different recipes that I got, and I deleted it. And I deleted it because of the way that I've been looking. And I know that some of you guys that just love and support me, you're gonna be like, what? What do you mean the way you look? But I'll get into that a little into the video. And then also, I'm gonna share with you guys, I got the coconut chai flavor of the VERB Energy. So I got some of that in. I'm just gonna show you guys the bag and what it looks like. I've already done a whole video on it. So if you're interested in what VERB Energy is, just go back to my channel and just go check that out. But yeah, before we get into it, if you will please subscribe and like this video down below. Feel free to comment, if you have any comments. I've been getting some messages on Instagram, just about some of the questions that you guys have had. So, hey, feel free. I don't mind. I love answering questions, and yeah, I'm pumped. So, without further ado, here we go. Okay, guys, so working in healthcare right now has been crazy, as I know that a lot of you guys could probably guess. I can't even begin to kind of explain what all we've been having to do, all the policies that have changed, just how we're taking care of our patients and everything. It's a lot. It's crazy. It's a lot. We have a lot going on in the hospital, and it's hard. So yeah, I know that I can tell you guys one of the things that we have changed is our no visitors policy. The no visitors policy is just what it says. No patient can have a visitor unless they're under certain circumstances. So we have 4 brackets of the circumstances. One of them is going to be pediatrics, NICU, labor delivery, if they are disabled, or they have any kind of mental disability, or anything else that they deem is something that's a special case, I guess you could say, or whatever. They will allow 1 person in the room. 1 person. Do you know how hard it is to explain to somebody that they cannot stay with their loved one during this time? Even people that don't have corona or anything going on with them, trying to explain to them that, yeah, I know you're here for a checkup, or the doctor wants to see you overnight, or whatever the case may be. They admitted you because you're getting your chemo, or just whatever. You can't stay with that person, and we're sorry. Y'all, it has made my whole entire job even that much more hard. I don't understand how I can tell somebody that they cannot stay with their loved one. It breaks my heart every day. Every single day. The last shift that I worked, without getting too personal, we had a situation that happened, and the family wanted to come up and see, their loved one, and we had to tell them they had to come in 1 at a time. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. I just got chills. I'm about to start crying. So just give me a second, because this one broke my heart. I can't imagine. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I didn't even know I would cry. Okay. I cannot imagine having, somebody in my family, my mom, my sister, my dad, in the hospital during all the crazy, all the drama. I can't imagine having somebody that I love in the hospital during a time like this. It is so hard to ensure that the family members that are not present, that are not there, that they're getting told every single thing that I would want to hear if my family was in the hospital, that they are getting all of the updates. We're answering every single phone call, every single time that they call. Like, it is so hard. It is emotionally draining. Like, I knew going into healthcare, I was signing up for something like this. I mean, I've always wanted to be a part of healthcare and a part of taking care of somebody else's loved one, and them having to ensure that trust into me that I know what I'm doing and I'm doing my job correctly and that I'm going to take care of the person that they love. I've always wanted to be a part of it. It has always been what I feel like is my calling. I feel like God put me in this position for a reason. It took me a while to get here because honestly, I thought I was going to be like a server or an owner of a restaurant or something for my whole entire life, because taking care of people in that kind of setting was always fulfilling to me. I just hated being on my feet that long, and I hated the hours and everything like that. So I knew there was something else missing. When it comes to healthcare, I knew that I belonged here. So I've always wanted to be a part of something that is bigger than myself. I never thought that I would have to be a part of a situation where our whole entire country is facing it. Everyone around the world is facing it. And it is so bad to the point where people can't even have who they love with them. It's heartbreaking. And then what's even more heartbreaking is the fact that people aren't even taking it seriously. It's one of those things where it's like, it sucks for everybody, but at the end of the day, you have to separate self from what's going on, and you have to realize it's not about you. It's not about you. Like, I understand it's boring and it's tiring, and who wants to be stuck in the house all day? Like, I have better things to do than to just sit in my house all day. I want to go to Hobby Lobby. I want to go to Target and shop. I want to go do all of these things. And I know Target is still open for whoever is going to say that, well, you can still go to Target. That's not the point. The point is, I would love to be out and about doing the things that I love, but I cannot, because me getting someone else infected and not knowing it would break my heart more than anything. I don't want to be a part of that. And people are like, well, there's symptoms, some people are asymptomatic. You could have already had corona and not known, and then given it to somebody else because you're out in the store and doing whatever, or giving it to a loved one, or, y'all, it's crazy. It's so crazy. So yes, the situation sucks. Take it serious for people like me, people who are experiencing their loved ones going through it, people that have experienced people who have died from the situation. It is so much more than you. Like, when you can humble yourself and you can just realize that this thing is so much bigger than just you and wanting to go out because you're bored. Like, you're giving that mom a chance who's having a baby who may or may not even get to have their spouse there, because they can't have their whole entire family. So they may or may not be able to have their spouse there, or that family member that's dying because, they have so many underlying health issues, and now they get affected with this thing and it's killing them. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. So working in healthcare right now is hard. I'm sure working anywhere else that is still open, like restaurants, any other essential business, is hard. I have a really close friend to me who, she is a truck driver. And when I tell you that, just listening to her stories, even she is getting it. And people are like, okay, she's a truck driver, she's stuck in a truck. It's so much more than that. Like, you guys would be blown away if she were to tell you her stories. Like, it's so much more. Like, she is the reason why people are getting masks. She is the reason why people are getting peppers. She is the reason why people are getting gowns. Like, everybody's just coming together, and it's beautiful. But at the same time, everybody is tearing everyone apart. Why? Like, this is not a time to tear down the person that lives across the street because they've been getting on your nerves for this long and now you're so frustrated you can tell them off. No. Like, what are you going to do that for? That doesn't make the situation any better. That doesn't help you. That doesn't make you feel any better. It's not worth it. We need to do better. So yeah, and for those of you that are just wondering, like, I work night shift. I work in a hospital night shift. They are 12.5-hour shifts. I get to work around like 6:30. I won't leave until about 7:15ish, depending on, you know, if I have everything done. If the person that I'm giving a report to, you know, is ready for a report, and or they might need help with something, so I'll do something. Or, you know, just to make their morning a little easier, I'll try to make sure that I have all the essential things done and they only have to go in there and do their vital signs, or they do something else. Like, if I can help in any kind of way, that's what I'm doing. So I'll work from 6:30 p.m. until 7:15ish a.m. Over that course of time, you know, we're doing every single thing that we can to just make sure we're upholding all of the policies, and we're just making everybody feel like they're loved and they're cared for and their voice is being heard and they're important, which right now is so hard to do when it's like no matter what you tell someone, they still don't feel that comfort. They still don't feel that love because you're not their loved one. You know, they want to hear from their family. They want to see their family. And of course we have like FaceTime, Zoom, you know, Skype, all these things. But if that person is not able and capable of doing those things, or they don't have the device or equipment to do those things, you know, it's hard. Like, I can't just whip out my phone and say, hey, like, let's call your family members so they can FaceTime you on my phone. Like, I can't do that, you know? We don't have computers where we can just pull them up and you can Zoom your loved ones. It's just a very hard time, very hard time. My heart goes out to everybody, all the essential workers, everybody that isn't deemed essential, but they still aren't working. Like, teachers, I feel for y'all. I can't imagine what you're going through, not being able to see your kiddos anymore. Parents that are staying at home and you're trying to take over the role of a teacher. Like, I've watched my mom do this with my sister, and I think I've told her a million times, like, Mom, I have no idea how you are a mother. I tell my dad, I don't know how you are a father. I don't know how you guys are parents. I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're pushing. I can't relate. I don't know how you're doing it right now. It blows my mind. Like, that's something I can't even imagine. I can't picture. My heart goes out to all of you. I just want everybody to know that we're all making it together. You know, in the light of the storm, we're making it together. And at the end of the day, God's got us. You know, He is the final answer. He makes all of the decisions in the end. Get your heart right with God. That's all I have to say. You know, get your mind, your heart, everything right with Him. Because our days here are numbered. Like, regardless of how you feel, what you think about it, like, our days here are numbered. We have a start date and we have an end date, and we don't know our end date and we don't know how that end date is going to be, but get your life, yourself, everything right with Him. Yeah. So, you know, it's like a blur mouthful. But that's just kind of where I'm at with it. If you guys kind of want to see like a routine of mine, right now is kind of the perfect time to do it, just because like my actual job is not hard. It's the emotional and the mental stress that is hard. So right now would be the perfect time for me to do a video about like how I get ready, kind of what my day is like, working nights, like with school and just everything. So if that's something you guys are interested in, just comment down below, let me know, or message me on Instagram, let me know any of your questions that you have, message me on Instagram, like just anything. Like, I'm so down to do a Q&A, just let me know. Also, if you are wanting to know like what I do for lunch or like snacks and stuff that I've been eating during this time, trying to stay healthy and fit, because y'all, your girl ain't got no groceries. I mean, zero. I have 2 more pieces of bread left and some milk. I'm out of eggs. I'm out of lunch meat. I have cheese. I have a freezer full of like meat and all that stuff because I went shopping with my mom 2 weeks before it all went crazy. So like when everybody was trying to rush to the stores and stuff, like me and mom didn't have to go because we had already went. I went to like Sam's, Costco, did my normal Walmart shopping. So like I've had everything that I needed for this whole entire time. But now I have nothing because I've eaten everything that's in that refrigerator. And so here soon I'm going to have to do like a little shopping thing. So if you guys want like a shopping haul or whatever, like I can do that video so you can see what I get. But yeah, times are hard. The next video you see is going to be me cooking. If y'all can see my eyebrows look fabulous, that's because I filmed the first half of this and was not satisfied with it. I felt like it deserved me sitting down, giving more thought and effort into it. So I re-recorded this after I did my eyebrows, after I ate and cooked and everything. So yeah, that's why if you're like, girl, you look a little rough, that's why. Yeah, because it just, the video before was just, it didn't know. Not at all. So yeah, I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Like, take your vitamins. Vitamin C, zinc, magnesium. Magnesium's gonna make you poop. Sorry to get all personal, but it's gonna make you poop. It's clearing all that bad bacteria and stuff out of your system. Replace that in with some good bacteria, so like yogurt, things of that sort. Actual vitamin C packets. I mean, yeah, drinking like juice and stuff is good, but that also has all the sugar and all that stuff. Not saying that the vitamins won't have the sugar, you guys. I'm just saying, like, get the vitamins and get the packets that you can put in your water, and you can shake it up and drink about 2 or 3 of those a day. Take them. The zinc, it's going to help build up that immune system as well. Get those 3 things going through your body. Take some vitamins, pump that immune system. Drink warm stuff because, you know, with it being a virus, all that stuff is just collecting in here. And then, you know, it just goes down, it spreads throughout your body. When you're drinking like soups and warm tea and all that kind of stuff, you're breaking all that stuff up. So get you some fluids going through you, get you some water going through you, get you some vitamins going through your body. Take care of yourself. Be healthy. But without further ado, join me in my kitchen. Another thing that I got are these VERB energy bars. I got these in the mail. This one here is coconut chai. This is the one that I couldn't show you guys. As you see, this print is different than the last one that I did. It's still the same 65 milligrams of caffeine. So it's just as much as an espresso shot. It's amazing. These are great. Like, I love them. These are so amazing. It's called Figgy Balsamic Pork. This is the picture of what it should look like whenever it's finished. It says that it takes 10 minutes to prep, 30 minutes total to make, and it's 580 calories. So this should be great. I'm going to go ahead and make this meal, and then I'll come back to you guys here shortly so I can show you what it looks like whenever I'm finished. Guys, so I am finished cooking. It did take me 35 minutes, I'm gonna say 35, to make this meal, whereas the thing said it's gonna take me 30, so that is not bad at all. Very accurate. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the results. Let me show you. Here's what it looks like. Here's the picture, and here is what mine looks like. So I'd like to say I got it pretty close. It looks fairly good. My stomach is growling, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat. However, again, like and subscribe to my channel, like this video. I have more stuff coming from you guys. I'm super pumped and excited. Super pumped and excited. Just let me know what you think. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.